Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Ryan, and welcome to the studio, and welcome to this new video that I've got. I know it's been quite a while since I posted anything on YouTube, but I'm hoping to change that. And I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to talk about what I have in store for the coming year, for 2022. But first of all, let me talk a little bit about this painting that I'm doing in this video here. It's just a little time lapse. This is an 8x10 linen panel that I've got, and I'm just starting off with an underpainting using red umber. But anyway, I did this painting several months ago, so it's already pretty old for me, but I never released the video. And so thought this might be a good time to show this little painting to you guys. I titled this A Change of Seasons, and it just kind of represents that time of year between the fall and the winter when all the leaves have fallen off the trees, basically, or everything starts turning brown. The fall colors have gone away. Everything starts turning brown and gray, and it's just kind of an ugly time of year. And I don't know why I'm doing a painting of that kind of scene, but I thought it'd be an interesting challenge to really do this kind of scene where the color is limited, but I try to milk the color for all that it's worth, because it's sort of a tendency for a lot of painters, for a lot of realist or representational painters, to want to find the beauty in the ugliness sometimes, and that tends to be what we like to do. And so that was the challenge for this scene, was to try and create a little bit of beauty in a scene that's really not very beautiful at all. At least it's just kind of a everyday, mundane looking Midwestern landscape type of thing. It's got some dying trees in the background. The grass is turning brown. There's just this little stream in the middle. But anyway, that's kind of what this painting represents, and it's also kind of an experiment for me. I was trying a lot of new things in this painting, new kind of different techniques for me, getting a lot more loose and spontaneous with brushwork and with color, and just overall being a little more impressionistic than I'm used to. So that's kind of where this little painting is going. But anyway, let me just share a little bit about what I have in store for 2022, because I think I've got some really interesting things planned, and I hope you guys will stay tuned for some of this stuff, because I think you'll be interested as well. First of all, YouTube. I really do sincerely want to get my channel back up and running with a little bit more consistency. I can't promise anything, and I never do promise anything that I know that I'm not sure I can keep. But I want to get YouTube back up and running, and so I'm going to be working on that this year, on getting a little bit more consistency with some new video content. And obviously that takes a lot of time and planning and a lot of effort to do. And oh yes, by the way, this was a 2-day painting. Sorry, but I just did the underpainting and then let it dry, and now I'm going into full color. But anyway, as I was saying, YouTube. And just getting a little bit more consistency. But if you're a YouTuber yourself, you know how much work goes into the creation of these videos. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work. It's very tedious. Having to do the recording and then do the editing and then and all that. So, and admittedly, it hasn't been my number one priority. My first priority is always painting and creating new work. But I really do want to put in a little bit more time and effort on creating some new videos for you guys. Because after all, it dawned on me recently that as far as my audience goes, YouTube is actually one of my bigger platforms. As far as social media goes, I do have an Instagram. I sort of have Facebook still, although I'm staying off Facebook really as much as I can because I just don't like it. But anyway, YouTube is one of my larger platforms in terms of followers and that sort of thing, and so I figured I'm kind of missing out on an opportunity here if I'm not being more consistent on here. Since it is one of my larger followings. And it's not to say that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for big followings or lots of subscribers. Although if you do want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button, and I'd be very, very thankful. But there's just a lot of work that goes into it. But I'm going to try and do that because I think it's worth it if you can put in the time and effort into it and create something that's at least engaging and somewhat interesting, then it's worth it. So that's number one, YouTube. I want to get some more video content posted on here. And speaking of videos, number two, one of my plans for this year is I'm going to be creating and producing some instructional videos. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while now, and I just haven't figured out a way to do it. But I think I've got a plan now. And so pretty soon I'm going to be creating some instructional videos that will be available for purchase. And these aren't going to be long, drawn-out videos. They're going to be digital downloads, and they'll be probably around 45 minutes to an hour at the most. I don't want to make them too long, because I know, I have videos like this, instructional videos like this that are so long and they're so hard to watch. They're interesting, but they're so long and tedious. And that's what I don't want to do. I want to do something that will be interesting to watch, but also very informative, and will be helpful for those of you who enjoy oil painting. And these are going to be just basically elements of landscape painting. And so each video is going to be, for instance, painting skies and clouds. Or painting trees, painting streams, water, waterfalls, and that sort of thing. Painting rocks, just simple techniques and simple tutorials on how to do those specific things. And then maybe later on, I'll get into painting an entire landscape, using these elements and these techniques. But I'll also be trying to do some other things like creating focal points in your painting, and that sort of thing. And so I'm still very much in the conception stages of these instructional videos, but they are coming. I promise they are coming. And my thought is to just sell them probably around $15 each. So I'm gonna make them affordable. They're not gonna be, outrageously priced by any means. But I just, it's one of my favorite things is to be able to teach my technique, and to see other painters doing these things and trying these techniques. That's a joy to see. I've taught workshops before. I haven't done very many lately, but it's really fun to do that sort of thing. And so I'll just be doing it in video format. And so for those of you who are, who like oil painting, if you're aspiring artists, or if you're beginners, or if you just like to do it for fun as a hobby, I want to try to make the instructional videos for everybody. So I'm really excited about that, and be looking for some news and updates on that. And speaking of that, now number 3 is, and this is probably something some of you already know, because I did post a little something on my community page here on YouTube about my new website that I just launched. And I'm really happy and excited to have done that. That was another thing that I had been thinking about doing for a long time, just never got around to it. So, but anyway, it's there now. I have a website, and you can go check it out. It's just RyanDelgadoArt.com, and browse around, check it out, explore. And while you're there, you can sign up for my newsletter, which will keep you up to date on new paintings that I've got, both in progress and ones that I've recently finished. It'll have news on shows that I'm going to be doing, and among other things, lots of other, basically, if it's an update from the studio, it's going to be in the newsletter. And so news on the instructional videos will be coming. New videos on YouTube that I'll be posting will be in the newsletter, and that sort of thing. But you can always just subscribe as well if you haven't already. I hope you go ahead and do that. Yeah, that pretty much is it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but that's some of the stuff I have planned for this year. And of course, I'll be doing new paintings and new shows. That pretty much goes without saying. But as far as the new stuff is concerned, it's pretty much all online stuff. YouTube, the instructional videos, and my website and newsletter. So yes, I can't stress it enough. Go sign up for the newsletter. It's I've already sent one out, and it was just sort of talking about everything that I just talked about here in this video. So you haven't missed out on anything yet. But don't miss out on anything. Sign up for the newsletter and be watching this channel for new videos coming up. I want to promise it, but I won't just yet. But I'm really enthusiastic and excited about it. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And that pretty much does it for this video and for this painting. I hope you enjoyed watching this and listening to me. And I hope you guys are looking forward to what's to come. So with that, take care, and God bless you guys.